Meanwhile, San Antonio has joined the race to find a vaccine for the virus. A local research organization is overseeing 4 vaccine trials. One begins tomorrow and another started today.
All new at 10, Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos talks to the first San Antonio patient to receive a dose this morning.
Documenting history.
I ended up being patient 0001.
Mary Dixon is the first person in San Antonio dosed with an experimental coronavirus vaccine.
So many people are giving so much to solve this problem. This is something I can do.
She and hundreds of others in our community are participating in vaccine studies at the Clinical Trials of Texas on Fredericksburg Road.
To be involved in a vaccine development as significant as this one is for our world, for our nation, for our state and our city, it's just amazingly exciting.
Today was the start for participants like Dixon to be injected. This is a San Antonio medical doctor involved in the study getting his shot. The Clinical Trials of Texas is conducting 4 different COVID vaccine studies. Kay Scroggins is the CEO and president.
We are aiming in these studies to develop a vaccine that hopefully will build immunity in people's bodies so that they won't be able to contract the disease.
This research is critical in the global fight of the virus and is happening right here in San Antonio.
It's historical.
Dixon is participating in a 2-year study of a vaccine from pharmaceutical company Pfizer.
It's a double-blind study, which means I don't know and the researchers don't know if I have the vaccine or the placebo. And that's a big part of science.
During this time, she will be monitored and have her blood drawn. Her next round of shots are in a few weeks.
We all benefit from vaccines that are created, and people need to be a part of that.
Now, Pfizer has a deal with the U.S. government. This is just one of the places where the vaccine is being tested, and the company says that it could manufacture 100 million doses of the COVID vaccine by the end of this year, and that Americans would receive it for free. But of course, the big thing here is we're just going to have to wait and see how this trial goes.
Henry, I understand that FEMA is helping the Clinical Trials of Texas during these studies. How so?
Deborah, check out this massive trailer right behind me. Now, FEMA gave it to the research organization to use for extra space. And of course, it makes sense, okay? Because we're talking about 4 different studies, hundreds of participants. But I'm told the majority of the patients will be seen at its clinic, which is right next door. We're live tonight in the Northwest Side. Henry Ramos, KENS 5, Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Henry. And if you want to participate in one of these vaccine trials, there is still time to sign up. You must be at least 18, but they're targeting people who are 65 and older and those who have never been infected with COVID. You can find all the criteria and details on compensation now on the KENS 5 app or KENS5.com.